What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Boss Hog RV here, and I'm excited to bring you guys a new series that will be on the channel, and this will be in Super Mega Baseball 4. This is going to be a custom franchise. I have created a team, and we'll do a shuffle draft for this franchise. So if you haven't seen that, you're new to Super Mega. It's a new feature in the game. The Super Mega, or the shuffle draft, is basically a fantasy draft where you get to pick your team. Let me go into the team real quick. I'll show you guys what the team's looking like I've created, and I got some guidelines that we'll be using for the shuffle draft. So let's look at that real quick. Alright, now that I'm at the franchise setup screen, as you can see, my team is the Lightning. So what is Lightning? Lightning is fast. It's a work of nature. So I don't know why I usually pick teams. When I create teams, I make them the Lightning. I don't know why. I just sticks to me. So what we'll be doing, like I said, is a shuffle draft, and in that player pool you can see we got the Legends League. So this is a new thing in Super Mega Baseball 4. They got some MLB legends, or I wouldn't call them all legends, but real players in the game. Also, I'm not using the normal Super Mega League. I have basically copied that league. Also with the Legends League, we're going to use the Super Mega League players, so the standard Super Mega people, but I have made a copy of this league. As you see down here, this is Super Mega League V2. So, surprise for those who have watched the Arkansas MVP 07 series, there might be some players I've created that could pop up in here. So, I won't say who they are, we'll just come across them as we do. So now we get to the team building aspect, what our shuffle draft will be based on. What are the rules we're going to set for ourselves? So rule number 1, anyone on our team has to have at least a 70 speed, mainly position players, but it can apply to pitchers. Rule number 2 for pitchers, though, they have to have a 70 velocity. So rule 1, 70 speed. Rule 2, pitchers with 70 velocity. If they're less than either of those, they're ineligible to be drafted by our team and can't even be on our team. So say a player regresses and they lose their 70 speed, they go down to 68 speed, I gotta drop them right there. Anyway, so last rule number 3, is I can draft Digaferto. He's kind of a icon of Super Mega. He's like a D+ player, young guy that you can develop. He doesn't have 70 speed, or he's a position player, so he doesn't have anything with velocity, but he doesn't have 70 speed. But if he pops up, I can draft him. He's fair game. That's the main rules of the draft that we're going to go through. So number 1, 70 speed. Players must have a 70 speed. Rule number 2, pitchers must have a 70 velocity. And number 3, Digaferto rule. So why am I setting it at 70 is because the amount of players in the game, it's like 30% of the players meet these constraints, both pitchers and position players. So I had to add the legends in because I don't have enough for the Super Mega players to be able to do it. So that's why the legends are in. It gives us a bigger player pool, and maybe there's some names you'll be familiar with. Also, if I am unable to draft anyone, that no one is eligible, I'm going to have to sign free agents. There's going to be free agents after the draft. I have to sign them for whatever they cost. So they could be a B+ player that's $19 million, and I got to sign them and drop it for that other guy. So we'll get into that after the draft, if that does happen. But let's get into the shuffle draft now and turn to this side. One thing I will add, I'm doing 16 game seasons, so they're going to be quick seasons. We can get through multiple seasons pretty fast and get some player progression and things like that going. So 16 game seasons real quick before I start the shuffle draft. Alright, now round number 1, we'll get an S tier player, Hanley Dexterez. I'm thinking about just taking him right now. Punchy Patterson. So the thing is, pitchers is going to be tough to get 80 velocity. So Joe Nathan's there, but a closer's not good for number 1 pick. So I could get Punchy Patterson, Hanley Dexterez, Alan Trammell, Annabella Stokes, or Joe Nathan. That's the guys that are eligible. I think I'm just going to go with Hanley Dexterez. He's an S tier player, shortstop. Yeah. Got to do it when it comes up. Alright, I probably need a pitcher here. Paul Molitor qualifies. Rhiannon Cannon qualifies. and get Frank Battery. So catchers are going to be tough as well to have a 70 speed. Dang, I might end up having to take him. I'm actually going to go with Rhiannon Cannon. Ace Von Asen, no. Pearl, cash out and in. Is Pearl Pansky worth it? I think so. Get another pitcher. Okay, so I can pick Milo Stewart or Steve Finley, so that's a legend player there. Oh, this one's tough. Because he doesn't, Milo doesn't really do much for me, but I'm going to go Steve Finley actually. Stockton Bricktown, so Gina Torrens, Frank Tanana, Juan Rojas. I think I want Frank. It's either Frank or Juan. I'm actually going to go Juan because he has catcher back trait, just in case. Oh, look, I get Anton Godwood immediately. Bugsy Snuggs, run to third. Knox, and I get Knox Oxensoxen. Seriously? Juan Ross was a wasted pick. Or was he? I might go Bugsy. I'm going to go Bugsy Snuggs. You get Jack Morris. Kira Kawaguchi. I mean. I'm going to go Jack Morris. Sirloin Jones. I'm going to go Chip Duffers. Carl Crawford. You get Klaus. Mike Crosta. Uh-oh. I got a MVP 07 player here. Mike Crosta. You guys know if you know. But Woody Ano is there with the freaking velocity. I'm going to go Woody. There was Crosta. Y'all saw him. He's in the league. Okay, Veal. Buchieg or Brett Butler. Dang, my team's old. 10 fielding. Doesn't really bother me, but this guy can hit. And he's fast. I'm going to go Brett Butler. Yeah. Okay, Ray Durham's the only one eligible. It's not very good. Oh. Corey Percival's the only one that qualifies. Joanna here, I mean. And Greg Gagne is the only one that qualifies. Jason Giambi. Kara Kawaguchi's back. Who? I might have to get Jules Bergman just because oh my goodness, my power is awful. Yeah, I gotta go Jules. Jules Bergman. Digaferto. Did do it? I think I'd do it. He's here. Gotta do it. Dang, no one qualifies here. So I'm just gonna go with one of these catchers. Another non-qualifier. Not good. Sure. Another 3 non-qualifying. Well, I guess it could be worse. Sure. Wow, this team is gonna struggle. Looking at the team now, I got Duder Eldorino, doesn't qualify. Dig still good in terms of position players. In terms of velocity, 1. Jimmy Yago. I thought I had another one not qualify. Brian Harper. These 2 guys, I got to get rid of them. I have $30 million to play with. So you see in the top right, I have $39 million to play with. What this means, so you use this to develop your players. If you're not aware of Super Mega Baseball 4, I get $2.5 million per player development or per game. So I can develop players with different activities. Because I'm going to have to buy players now, my $39 million is going to go down. So I'm going to have less development opportunities. And once I do that, I'll be back. All right. So with that being said, I have made the changes. I got us up to date. Let me set up. So starting off, we had to get rid of 3 players. We got Steamboat Wassell, a reliever with 86 velocity and elite 4-seam. Got rid of Jimmy Yago. Had to sign Irene Fast for $13 million, way above asking, but she gives us power and she has 93 speed and can play catcher. Also took out Brian Harper and got Sean Green. He only has 72 speed. He has 71 power though, and I do not have a first baseman, so he's my only first baseman on the team. So, well, that even has first base as an option. I do have some infielders, but I don't really want to play them at first base. So, let's look at the lineup. Alright, so looking at the lineup, this is what we kind of got set up right now. It'll only be a DH lineup. This league will not be having a pitcher hit on either side. We got Ray Durham, DH, and he can't really field, and he can only play second. Kind of doesn't help us out. He's super fast. Hanley Dexterez, Sean Green, Irene Fast, Brett Butler, Steve Finley, Juan Rojas, Kara Kawaguchi, and Chip Duffers. So, to note, Juan Rojas, his secondary position is catcher. It's not his true position, but that's where he'll be starting. Steve Finley and Jules Bergman, I think. You see one batch left, one batch right. I think I'm just going to platoon these guys because I kind of need Jules' power in, but maybe we can DH him too. So we'll see how the lineup's shaking up throughout the year. Pitching, obviously, Pearl Pansky, Rhiannon Cannon. You know, we got some solid pitchers. They're kind of old. Relievers looking okay. That is the team. Here is our uniforms. As you can see, team photo right here. This is our team. We are the Lightning. Next episode, we'll be getting into our first couple games. I think I can get 2 games probably per episode. I'll be starting off at 75 Ego. I'm excited to get into this. It's a game I've been enjoying playing. I've been thinking of how do I get a YouTube series on Super Mega Baseball 4. I think it's a good idea I think I had, but let me know what you guys think. What do you think about the lineup, things like that? What do you want to see out of this? But that's going to do it for this one. Make sure to like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.